You may not realize Silver Dollar City has a ton of hidden treasures. So we're going to check them out and show you some of the hidden things here that you may not know about. There's so much to see and do at Silver Dollar City, and a lot of things that people miss that they may not be aware of. So we're going to take some time and show you some of the hidden treasures and the fun little things on the side that you may not know about here at Silver Dollar City. One thing you may not realize, though, so many people miss, is this. This is all along the hospitality house. This is actually the shop you come in, and it goes down both sides. So when you come in, if you've never been here before, or even if you have, take some time, check out this mural. It's really cool. One of the first things is actually on your way into the park. You walk right past it and over it. And that's the Marvel Cave. It's under your feet at the entrance, and the desk is on the right side as you go through that opening gift shop. So don't forget the cave. It's what built the park. Silver Dollar City also has a wonderful little opening ceremony. It's very patriotic. They honor and salute the veterans and let them become a part of it. It often features live music, as you can see in this particular version of it. And it's just a wonderful way to start the day. Get there at opening and you can be a witness, and if you're a veteran, you can actually be part of it.
Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
And the Homestead pickers don't just do the opening ceremony sometimes. They perform shows right on the square as well as in their own little theater called the Pick and Shed. I'm amazed how many people don't know about the Homestead pickers, and yet they're one of the biggest treasures of Silver Dollar City. And if you want to see another reason why, well, check out their version of this song.
Yeah, because he's so good. Yeah.
A chicken farmer went out on a dark and stormy day. He rested by the coop as he went along his way. When all at once a rotten egg hit me. I was sighting dreaded ghost chickens in the sky.
They sound more like a pack of coyotes.
We're heading out to the part of the park that a lot of people don't even realize is here. This is the Homestead, and it's got a petting zoo here. No, they're not members of the petting zoo. They're just going to it. Including bunnies and goats and strange creatures like that one.
There's a small bunny in there.
So here's another look at the Homestead. You can see it's just a very pretty part of the park. They've actually got authentic log cabins that they have rebuilt and moved here. It's very shady. It's got the wood chip dirt paths and just a fun place to explore along with the petting zoo. So don't miss the Homestead. The Wilderness Church is one example of a hidden thing. I'm surprised how many people don't realize that there's a church here. And yes, they do Sunday services, 2 services on Sundays, and hymn sings during the day. So check out the Wilderness Church. And the neat thing, you gotta check out the view in the back of it. One of the first things to check out at whatever park you're at, see if they have any craftsmen around. Now, Silver Dollar City is rich with them. You know, we've got the leather craftsmen, we've got blacksmiths, we've got glass workers, we've got pottery makers, and I'll show you some of the different craftsmen, but there's very few parks that don't have somebody crafting something. Go watch what they make and see how they do it. It's going to be a ton of fun. So this is one of the remnants here. This actually used to be a play area for the kids, but closed now because back when it was built, there was no such thing as ADA. But it is still here. They do actually use this still. There typically is a person up there who is called Park Ops 1. They kind of get an overview of the whole park from up there and keep an eye on things. So they were our eyes in the sky when I was on the train. But yeah, it looks a little bit like a piece of landscaping, but it's actually more. Other things that you can do, just admire the scenery. Most of the theme parks and amusement parks, they've got a lot of scenery and architecture that's designed specifically to kind of give you a definite feel of escape and fancy-free, I guess you could call it. So be sure to look around, check out the architecture, especially if it's an older park or a theme park. The attention to detail you'll find a lot of times is amazing, including little things at Silver Dollar City, like making sure that old roofs look rusted and that they've been around for 100 years. So be sure to look for little things like that. I could spend all day doing stuff like that, which bores her to tears. So here's one thing that a lot of people may not know, but we would get asked a lot is, what on earth is this tower? Why is it here? Why is it just closed? Well, this tower actually is the remnants of a ride. It was called the water boggin, and it was a water ride with a flume that came off and these huge long foam boats. Dollywood actually still ran theirs for a long time, but this one, you can see the two kind of openings up there on either side, and it would go down the hill and end where Fireman's Landing is now, so way down there. And it's pretty much not used anymore, and trying to tear it down at this point would cause a interesting host of issues, so they just leave it up and use it to put Christmas lights up on during the holiday season. Don't think it's going to go anywhere or do anything, but that's what it is. And as I mentioned, lots of craftspeople. Here's the pottery shop, and yes, they do actually have somebody in here who makes pottery. Everything, in fact, in the shop is made here in the park. I'll poke it and show you.
Alright, so I'm going to make some mugs. I'm going to bring the clay up and back down a few times to force it to be centered and symmetrical so it's nice and even. And once I have it even, I'm going to open it up and set the bottom to the width I want it to be. And push this clay back and forth until I have an even thickness all the way across.
One of the hidden things you'll find all over Silver Dollar City is these signs. Different advertisements and logos. What you may not know is each one is a recognition of 25 years of service for each person. So Mike Hughes was actually our grandpa on the train. He'd been a train robber in the past, and this is his commemorative sign honoring his 25 years of service. A little bit of Silver Dollar City history here for you. Heller's Spring is actually named for Shad Heller, who was the original blacksmith here. He also ran shows in Branson and a bunch of other stuff. But that's what used to power a lot of the tools that they would use. And you can see that there's various different tools and implements sitting around here. But Shad really, outside of the Hershens, Shad was kind of the face of Silver Dollar City for a long time. Here's something a lot of people may not know about here at Silver Dollar City, is the Culinary School. They actually give you cooking classes here, and you can come up and sign up for them. It's closed today, but check the schedule online. It does cost an extra fee. There are reservations required. But one of the little hidden treasures here, you get to learn how to make some of the unique dishes that they sell and serve here at Silver Dollar City or other unique local fare. So check out the Culinary School. One other little hidden treasure here at the Culinary School is actually around on the other side. You can walk up through the porch. Notice it's open there. And there's rocking chairs on the other side. It's a great, shaded, quiet place to just relax. So that's a look at some of the hidden treasures around Silver Dollar City. There are so many more, including a bunch around Midtown that just look at the walls and the signs. You'll get a treat. But there's so many more here. Just have fun exploring them. And I'll probably do another video later with a lot more. So, did I miss something? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you again to my supporters for their support. It makes trips and videos like this possible. And thank you so incredibly much for watching. God bless.